Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. We are hearing from Governor Tim Walz for the first time this legislative session as he laid out his budget plan.
It includes spending cuts and a sales tax reduction, but faces an uphill battle with such an evenly divided legislature. Jennifer Hoff is live right now at the state capitol with details. Jennifer?
Lauren, the governor continues to face criticism from Republicans, in part because he just passed the largest state budget 2 years ago. Now he's looking at a potential $5 billion deficit a few years down the road. So right now he's really leaning into compromise in this much slimmer budget and hoping to get something passed.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Governor Tim Walz making his first public appearance since the session started this week, revealing his two-year budget with a bold promise.
We will erase half of the structural deficit in this first budget years, and we will have a remaining balance at the end in 28-29.
Last month, state officials announced a $616 million surplus that was then overshadowed by a projected deficit of $5 billion through 2029. Walz saying the biggest drivers of that decline is special education, transportation, and services for people with disabilities that in the next 2 years amounts to $140 million.
If you wanted to find that much savings in state agencies, you would have to cut the entire Department of Natural Resources.
Walz is proposing not only curbing spending on those two programs, but also reducing the sales tax by 0.075, the first time in state history, and expanding it for some legal and accounting services while closing loopholes and stopping fraud.
There should be compromise on this. There should be the capacity to be able to structure this budget in a way that looks like this.
Republican Representative Lisa Demuth says any tax increases are off the table and that the GOP is pushing for a responsible budget.
I think the governor is out of touch with what Minnesotans are saying. That's why House Republicans are here to do the work for the people, make sure that people can afford their lives. We want to stop fraud. We want to make sure that we're building for the future.
Democrats are facing heavy criticism for passing the largest state budget 2 years ago when they were in control. And now it is a very closely divided legislature full of disorder and legal challenges.
And I welcome all ideas with hard numbers. I'm sure my Republican friends will offer ways they can do this.
And the governor has also said, despite some of those proposed cuts, he is assuring Minnesotans that they won't be denied or lose any sorts of services. Now, remember, there will be another economic forecast that comes out yet next month. Then both the House and the Senate will have to come up with their own proposed budgets and eventually come to an agreement on one that the governor will sign. And they have to do all of that by July, or of course, we're looking at a potential government shutdown. But that is many months away, and there will be a lot of volleying and negotiating in the months leading up to that. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.